Hello, Blake Brunin here from Trinity Whip Company. Today we're going to go over some of the most basic whip cracks that I want us to get ready for those that are going to join me at the 3rd Indianapolis Whip Meet. And these 4 cracks I would say are very fundamental for any two-handed whip cracking or even single-handed whip cracking. Now, the first one we've covered before sometime is just called the circus crack or the cattleman's crack. Now, on this crack, like I said, you just want to make sure the whip comes behind you before you bring it forward. And the other one will be the reverse circus crack or cattleman's crack. All right? And it's the same thing, but we're going to let it come in front before we bring it behind. Now, if you do them together, this is called the slow figure 8. Now, the other two that I want to cover, instead of being on the vertical line like the slow figure 8, are going to be on the horizontal line, and that's the sidearm flick, where we're going to raise it up and flick it to the side, kind of like if you were having a fishing pole. And when you're a kid, you just kind of flick it out there. All right? And the other one is the overhead. Now, a lot of people talk about swinging it around like a helicopter propeller before you reverse direction. It's just like the cattleman's crack. You just keep kind of bringing it over to the horizontal line. Now, we're going to learn to go horizontal, or the sidearm flick to the overhead, sidearm, overhead. And if we can do this, like I said, the slow figure 8 and the sidearm to overhead, then we can do a lot of basic fundamental routines, at least the basics. Now we're going to learn to do these with both hands, so you can do it at the same time. And if you have time to get these down before the meet, maybe we could do them in what's called stagger time. So we're going to go, or balance time, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, like I said, if you already have these down, just single-handed, or if you don't, that's all right, we're going to cover those. It's good to try to get what you can done before the meet. And so we're going to try now the sidearms together with the overhead. Now with this, once again, you do it at the same time, or you can do them stagger time, or what we'd call once again balance time. All right, that's also called the Queensland crossover. Now, when you do the sidearm to the overhead, instead of just bringing it sideways and back, you're more likely to hit yourself. So when you do the overhead, bring it down and then across. So instead of going here and then here, you would have to keep it above your head to make that work. Instead, you're going to go down and flick, overhead, down, and flick. Now, there are a lot of different whip cracking routines out there and double-handed whip cracking routines, but these 4 whip cracks are definitely the fundamentals of any routine you'll ever learn. I hope to see you here at this upcoming whip meet. You get any of these down before you come, right hand or left, or even just one hand, but whatever you can do will be great, because we're just going to help add and help you guys grow with wherever you need help with if you're still stumbling with these. But if you can get these down beforehand, any amount, we can show you different ways to use these combinations or add to them. God bless, and I hope to see you there.